Hey guys, it's Vanessa, and today, yes, it is the last day of Vlogmas, and I have had so much fun filming these Vlogmas videos for you guys. But to end the Vlogmas off, today we're going to be giving back because it's Christmas time, and today we're going to be helping homeless people, and I'm also going to be interviewing them so you can see how you can connect with people who may not have homes or may not have the same things as we do. So to help with that too, we have these bags, and they have all the different things that they will usually want, and that is our Christmas gift to them. So now I'm going to quickly run through what we have in there, and then we can get on with going. So we have a female's bag and a male's bag, and first we have a little Christmas card because that's always nice. Then we have some sparkly black gloves, and the main ones have normal gloves. Then they also have some glittery socks, and many people are like, socks for Christmas? They'll be very grateful for it because it is freezing out here in the UK. Then they have a toothbrush and some toothpaste. And then they also had some deodorant. And last but not least, they have a little lip balm to really keep their lips moisturised at winter time. So we will be doing this with some other people too, so now we're going to go meet up with them, see what they've got, and then start to interview the homeless people. So let's go. So we have now arrived in Battersea Park, and now we're going to go and get a bus to get to the Ministry of Sound, and then we're going to meet up with all of our friends and then start interviewing the people. So let's get on the bus. So we have now arrived at the Ministry of Sound, and there is a lot of people, and there are a lot of stuff that we're going to be giving to the homeless people. So this is how much stuff we have. So now we have been put in groups, and now we're going to go to the London Borough Market, and we are going to go and see who we can help. So let's go. So now I'm here with Karen, and today I'm going to be asking her some questions again. So is it okay if I can ask you how you got home?
Basically it was a breakdown in a relationship, and I lost everything. Had to down to domestic violence, had to start afresh, new life. Get away from the dangers that I was living in, and St Mungo's have been absolutely brilliant, helping get my life back on order. I'm not a drinker, I don't take drugs, I just needed help because I've got children and I couldn't be on the street. They're in good care with my sister and brother, and I see them every day. I take them to school, I do the usual mother day-to-day chores with her.
So the second question I have for you is, well, basically, how did you feel when you found? Did you know what to do, or did you know what was coming?
No, I knew what to do. I knew what to do, and I knew it was going to end up like it, so I knew what to do. And the staff here are absolutely terrific. They make you feel so welcome. They make you feel, like it's a home. It doesn't feel like a hostel. They're very friendly. There's various, 30, 40 different types of people here, various cultures, but they do make you feel very homely. It's a very homely place, and I'd recommend it to anyone. So now I'm here with David, and basically he helps people with homelessness too. So do you want to tell the viewers what you do?
I help with several charities, including some of those putting down roots who made this garden, which helps homeless people just get into a more realistic way of life. It helps them move away from problems that they have with living on the streets, which is mainly drug addiction and alcoholism. It gives them something to do. There's also the day centres and everything else that are located, including one very famous day centre that I work with, that help people actively every day of the week to have meals, showers, and get back to a normal way of life. Unfortunately, in this day and age, when you'd expect everyone to have what they need, there are still an awful lot of people for many different reasons who need an awful lot of help in their lives. And that's what a lot of these charities try to do.
Yeah.
It's one of the most important things about people giving charities stuff anything, food, stuff, anything, which helps these charities then go on to help other people.
So what would your opinion be about helping homeless people?
The most important thing about helping homeless people is to educate the young that homelessness is not something that needs to have a person alienated from society. Just because a person loses their right to a home doesn't mean they lose their right to being a person. A lot of people, when they do become homeless, find that they're treated differently, that people tend to push them into corners, they find themselves pariahs in society, they hide away. This then generally leads to alcoholism, drug addiction or mental health problems. Because of these problems, charities like the ones that I work for, okay, and the ones that you just help support, are actually then able to help these people get into a normal way of life. First of all, just by letting them having a shower, getting food, getting warm, getting clean clothes, so they can go and walk on the street, start doing their everyday things again, and start getting back into a normal way of life. You can't go from a homeless person, dirty and not sleeping, to getting a job. People don't, if you turn up for an interview looking like a lot of homeless people do, you can't. That's why things like this are so important. Yeah. And like I said, it doesn't have to be new clothes, second-hand clean clothes, food, basic toiletries, anything that helps these places then give to these people to make them, or to help them get into a better way of life.
Thank you, David, for being on the video.
No problem.
And just one last thing.
Yes.
Why do you think it's important, well, I asked you that question already, but why do you think people should help homeless people? What is the main reason of why they should help them?
As a personal or as a reason for other reasons?
Whatever you want.
Personally for me, because I spent 35 of my years of my life homeless. Yeah. So I know how easy it is to end up through mental health problems and group problems in a situation where you no longer have control of your life. That is why other people who have good lives and have the ability to give, should give. Because by doing that, they're helping people who are less fortunate themselves.
We also met a guy who actually didn't speak English, so we didn't know if he wanted to film or not, so we just decided to take a photo with him. But this just shows that many different types of people can be homeless anywhere in the world.
So now I'm here with Denise and Chris, who are our organisers for today's event. So I'm just going to ask you guys, how did it go? Because I know that we were all in different groups, so how did it go for you guys? How did you feel when you were giving out the gifts to homeless people?
Well, that's a great question. We're still collecting some of the information that's coming back, but we had some interesting experiences. We went over by Euston Station, and then we drove around to some of the other people and dropped some gift stuff for them. So it's going to be amazing. I think we're still collecting lots of the stories, so it'll be fascinating to have a debrief after that.
I mean, everyone that we spoke to, so every homeless person we approached, they was really, really happy. And you know, they didn't really want a lot. You know, we gave, you know, a pair of stuff. We said, look, we've got bags and stuff. And they said, look, we don't need all of that. But, you know, I'll take a jumper or I'll take this. And so it was really, really nice. And they're just like, they're no different to us. It's just, you know, they've hit on a bit of bad luck and you know, and unfortunately they found themselves living on the street. So we just tried to share a little bit of love.
We like the love.
We tried to share a bit of love, and then hopefully that encourages them to want to get off the streets and make something of their lives. So that's what was the whole point of the day. So, and I think we've achieved it.
Yeah, how did you feel, first of all, when you were giving out? Were you emotional? Were you happy? How did you feel?
Well, I was actually quite happy to be helping out, but I did a bit of an error, and I sat next to someone who I thought was homeless but wasn't homeless, so...
Oh no!
I think he was quite happy about it.
My team just kind of walked away from me, like pretending they didn't know me, but
it was too late. We sat down, we was off. So, but on an emotional level, I think it's better to be upbeat with them, to be smiling, to be happy, because we're trying to share a bit of happiness, a bit of joy, because most of their life is quite bleak. And so if we can come with a smile and a laugh and a present, then you know, we try, even though that when you walk away you feel sad, but you know, in front of them you're just trying to be happy and for them and just wishing them a really nice Christmas and stuff. And yeah, so and you've done that as well, so you're really special too.
She's amazing.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you to everyone that's helped today. It's been amazing. And we had over 100 volunteers.
Yeah.
So we had 86 register here this morning, and we had other people turning up through the day. So over 100 volunteers. We've had over 500 or 600, well, maybe even 1,000, who knows, rucksacks and bags and clothes given out today. So it's been absolutely amazing. Just can't thank everyone enough. It's been brilliant.
So what was your, so this is my last question to you guys. Why should people come here next year to help out with the homeless people? Why do you think it's so important to help the homeless people?
It's all about giving back. Yeah, we are quite privileged to have a house, have a job, have some money. It's all about, you know, Christmas is about time with family, you know, and it's nice to spread some love, but it's think about people that are less fortunate. So, and that's the whole point.
Well, next year I think we need to do a little bit more
planning.
Yeah, a little bit more planning. But I think the most beautiful thing is that it was all organic. Everything was happening as we were doing it, and the best part is we came here and people just start taking the initiative, and it's clear that there's no real plan. So they just take it upon themselves, and some of the volunteers ended up visiting a number of hostels, and some were just walking the streets trying to find people. So, and we went around. We weren't going to go around and deliver packed parcels to other people on the street, but we did. So it all worked out, and we just have a small amount left to do something with.
But you know, that again, that will be distributed to crisis centres afterwards. So, and even some people are going to take some of it home and drop some stuff off to homeless people that they've met today. So, just a round of applause.
Yay for everybody!
There are so many homeless people, which means you can make a difference. Having laughs and helping people is the best thing you can do. Thanks to Project Homeless. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video.